Hey everyone! Today, I'm going to introduce you to ComfyUI, which I believe is the most advanced and versatile tool for AI art generation available right now. ComfyUI can do everything that Automatic 1111 does, and a lot more. Whether you're working with control nets, LoRa's, or even training new models, you can manage it all within ComfyUI. It's incredibly robust, and I'm all about quality assurance. I find it to be very powerful, and I'm excited to walk you through it. I'll include a link below where you can download and install ComfyUI. It's very simple to set up with just a Git command, and it runs smoothly on almost any machine that has more than 3 GB of video RAM. Even if you're using just a CPU, it'll still work, though it may be slower. ComfyUI is truly the tool you'll want to be using. Now, while there's nothing wrong with Automatic 1111, I still use it for certain tasks. ComfyUI has so many capabilities that it's gradually replaced most of my use of 1111. By the end of this tutorial, you'll understand why we prefer ComfyUI over Automatic 1111, Invoker, or any other similar tools. The range of what it can achieve is vast. It can do everything the others can do and even more. So, let's get started. To begin, we need to add a node to the graph. You can right-click to open a menu, select Add Node, and choose a loader. This is where we'll load the model checkpoint, essentially the core model you'll be working with. Applying prompts, sampling from them, and encoding the output back into an image is essential. This requires 3 core steps. First, we need to input the prompts, so let's go ahead and add those nodes, adding and managing prompts. To get our prompts in, instead of hunting through the node options, you can double-click anywhere on the graph and type the node's name. You can use both the basic and advanced versions of the sampler here. To make things easier, you can also click and drag a node from the list. ComfyUI will suggest the most relevant nodes based on what you've done before. Use clip text encode nodes, which will handle the text prompts. You'll need 2 of these, one for the positive prompt and one for the negative prompt. It's a good idea to color code these nodes, for example, green for positive and red for negative, and rename them with clear titles to keep things organized. Trust me, when your workflow gets larger, this will save you time and confusion. Efficient node duplication. When you want to duplicate nodes, there are several ways to do it. A faster to clone is to use Ctrl+C or CMD+C on Mac to copy the node and then paste it with Ctrl+Shift+V or CMD+Shift+V to keep its connections intact. Alternatively, you can hold the Alt key and drag the node to duplicate it without keeping the connections. These tricks help speed up your workflow and keep everything neat. Adding latent noise. This represents the noise that the model will use in combination with the prompt data to generate the final image. Latent noise is crucial to the AI art process, as it serves as the starting point for the model to refine and turn into a coherent image. Once we've added the latent noise node and connected everything, we're ready to run the workflow and generate the image. For now, I encourage you to download the tool, explore the nodes, and start experimenting with different models and prompts. It works on most machines and can even run on older hardware with just a CPU, though it might be slower. You can either double-click on the interface or use the menu. Adjusting settings. Once you have your latent image in place, there are various settings to tweak. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel, which is handy, using the autoencoder. Now that we have our latent image, what's next? We need to decode it. For that, we'll use the autoencoder. Most models come with an embedded autoencoder, but if yours doesn't, or if you want to use a different one, you can load a specific VAE, variational autoencoder. This will minimize the node, so it takes up less space and reduces visual clutter. Once collapsed, you can move it out of the way, making the overall workspace neater. We need to make sure the image is saved, so I'll connect the image output from the VAE to a Save Image node. You can also preview the image at this stage, but note that previewing doesn't save the image. If you want to both preview and save, make sure to use both options. Once this is set up, you can collapse any remaining nodes that don't require further interaction. To manage the workspace more effectively, especially if it starts getting messy, you can hold down Ctrl or CMD on Mac and drag a rectangle around the nodes, then use Shift+click to move them all at once. This way, you can keep everything organized and easy to navigate. Also, negative prompt helps refine images by discouraging certain elements, like extra hands or squishy textures, that we don't want in the output. Resampling and advanced workflow. Once the image is generated, we can look at it and make any adjustments. One handy tip here is to use a reroute node. This helps keep your graph clean by allowing you to reroute connections without cluttering the workspace with overlapping lines. Upscaling latent images. Now, instead of scaling the pixel data directly, we want to scale the latent image. This ensures a better quality result when we upscale the final image. This will effectively double the resolution of the image. Once we've upscaled the latent image, we can generate the final output and see the larger, more refined version. With ComfyUI, we've just scratched the surface of what's possible. While you can do many of these steps in tools like Automatic 1111, ComfyUI allows for far more advanced manipulation of the generation process. You can fine-tune nearly every aspect of the workflow, add reroute nodes to keep your workspace tidy, and upscale images at the latent level for higher quality results. To upscale an image and fine-tune it, you can begin by placing an upscale node in your workflow and set it to upscale by a factor of 2, which will double the image size. For example, if your current image is 512 pixels, this will make it 1024 by 1024. The process starts by positioning your latent image in the middle of the workspace, followed by connecting it to the desired VAE for previewing. One powerful feature is the ability to control and manipulate the seed used for generating images. Typically, seeds are randomly generated, but if you want consistency across different processes, you can convert noise seeds into inputs. By right-clicking and selecting Convert Noise Seed to Input, you ensure that the same seed is used in multiple samplers without manually copying and pasting. Workflow optimization and graph organization. As your workflow grows more complex, it's easy to start feeling overwhelmed by the sheer number of nodes and connections. Saving and reusing images. One crucial step is saving your generated images. You need to add a save node to ensure your images are saved to your computer. Alternatively, you can manually save images by right-clicking on them in the workspace and selecting Save Image. What's especially helpful in ComfyUI is its ability to handle previous images. This makes it easy to pick up where you left off, allowing you to refine and improve images without starting from scratch each time. Queuing and advanced sampling. When it comes to generating multiple versions of an image or experimenting with different settings, you can queue several prompts and let them run automatically. This can be useful for testing different combinations of samplers, prompts, and seeds to see which gives you the best result. While previewing shows the images as they are generated, adding a save node ensures that each version is saved. This system enables iterative improvements, allowing you to generate a rough sketch of your image and then refine it through multiple stages of sampling. You can compare versions side by side to see the evolution of the image, making it easier to tweak specific elements and achieve the exact results you want. ComfyUI offers a high level of control and flexibility, making it an excellent tool for refining and upscaling AI-generated images. From its ability to manage multiple samplers to its seed optimization tools, it provides a powerful workflow for generating art. Whether you're running the program on a high-end machine or an older Mac, ComfyUI ensures compatibility and efficiency, adapting to your setup. As more models become available, you can easily switch between them, ensuring that your workflow evolves with the latest advancements in AI art. With the added ability to queue prompts and resample images, ComfyUI is a comprehensive tool that offers much more than simple image generation. It's a powerful system for creating refined, high-quality images through advanced workflows, and with further practice, you can tailor it to your creative needs. That sums it up, guys. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos on ComfyUI. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.